guys, welcome back to another episode of Life with Alex. And have you subscribed to our channel? In case you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also turn on your notification bell. You get to be notified each and every time we have a new video up on YouTube.
Kama ibada.
And I think last week we didn't have a video, and the previous week
Yes,
we did have a video. Yes.
Call me out.
We didn't have a video, and the previous week.
Technology, my friend.
And the previous
AI
week,
and very fast.
We haven't even mastered the art, sindio ya AI.
Usijali. Guys, wenye wanajua kutufunza kufanya hii kazi, wanaweza tuchanua ndio tusikosanga episodes ya technology.
Yes, last week we didn't have an episode. Sorry about that, but guess what? A lot has been happening. Last week kulikuwa na maandamano, there's a lot that was happening. So, anatuko tumefanya bulk shooting. So,
unaonaje? 30 days, a lot that has been happening. Ni maandamano peke yake ilikuwa na, in fact it even creates a nice platform to discuss something.
Yeah.
Hiyo maandamano.
Yes. So, introduce yourself, Mr. Lu.
Sasa si wana to follow kila siku.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I'll still introduce myself. My name is Isaiah Lohutsa, the interior designer and the content creator.
Hey! New title.
AKA Takiro. Yep.
So yeah, and to...
Did you introduce yourself?
Yes, I did. Oh.
You didn't say your name.
I'm Alex. For those who don't know me, I'm Alex on all social media platforms. Alex_Nganga. But uko kwingine I'm Stella. For those who know. But let's stick to Alex. So I'm Alex. My co-host is Isaiah. And today we will be discussing about Maandamano. So how are you doing? Like generally, how are you doing? Are you okay? Do you know of anybody who have been like affected by the Maandamano? How's your family? How are your people?
You know, whether people have been affected with the Maandamano, as much as people lied, like okay, there's direct ile umepoteza mtu.
Yes.
But I believe everybody in this country has been affected with Maandamano.
Very, very
one
true.
way or another. In fact, in so many ways, not just one.
Yeah.
One, transportation ilikuwa dead.
Yes.
The shops were closed.
Yeah.
Some people's shops were vandalized.
Yes.
Some people were shot.
Yes.
We have dead people with so many rumors, whatever the story is.
Oh yeah. We
So
don't
I just
even
wanted,
have the exact
yeah,
number.
I just wanted to discuss this. For me, it's okay. Like I'm passionate about going to the streets, and you know, I think miaka inasonga songa so nazeeka, but in the years I've done this, I've gone to the streets, I've gone to shout out what I believe I need. Is it the authorities or the government or just people to hear out what our problems are?
Did you
but
go
this
to the
last
streets?
one, I went, but I changed my mind.
Oh really? You
I
showed
changed
up?
I showed up. I even have a T-shirt.
Oh okay.
Yeah, I think I'll show you guys what I do when I'm idle. So the reason why I went back, there were so many issues. Like there was rumors that there were goons that were coming to infiltrate that Maandamano. And seeing from the previous week, I did not want to be a victim.
Yes.
Unfortunately, part of it is normally successful. Then there's the downside where people now just infiltrate and spoil that. We don't know whether it's sponsored. They keep on saying it was sponsored by so and so and so and so.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yes.
What pains me is the youth who go to the streets in the name of Gen Zs, which is absolutely correct.
Yes.
But in the process of doing the Maandamano, they're the same youth who go to people's shops.
Yes.
Whether you've been sent, whether, I don't know how to put it.
Yeah.
The people you're fighting for, their rights, are the people you're still oppressing by going to demolish their shops. I saw a lady crying pale OTC.
Yes.
And I really felt bad. I was in that business back in the day. I used to sell phones.
Phones, yes.
And you can imagine stock. A phone is something tiny like this. Like I can say it. I don't know how much this gadget is right now, but when I bought it, of course, it was a lot of money. But I'm imagining somebody has such gadgets, like just 10, not even 10 of them.
Yeah.
We're already in the mails. It's about 2.something million. Somebody ameka kwa duka.
Yes.
Unakuja unamvunjia, unamwibia kitu, unarudishia mtu scratch. Na ndio hiyo youth. Anajaribu kujinua. Maandamano haina shida. We can go peacefully protest. But I just want to talk to this youth. Kama unalipwa.
Yes.
Uende waribu kazi ya youth mwenzako.
Yes.
Unasikiaje wewe? Fine, You've gone there, we protested, the government knows that you have problems.
Yes.
You, when you're doing it, to your other youth man, unasikiaje?
Yes.
Biashara za hizi vitu zote ziko tao, most of them are owned by the youth. Si watu wazee.
Yeah.
Mnaenda kupiga busy ya mtu. Yeah. It doesn't matter taka ni mtu mzee. Ni wazazi wetu.
Very true.
Unaenda unapiga duka ya mtu. Like that, after that I did a trip. I did a trip around how did I start my day? I went through Jogo Road. It was a mess. That was the next day. Then I finished something in town. Then I drove along Thika Road. Thika Road was pathetic.
Yeah, it was.
And I was going to Thika. Now the traffic that was there, just going up, courtesy of people barricading the roads, was bad. I found cars zimepigizwa mawe, maybe huko unaona huko kwa simu. Jamaa amepaswa miguu zote nne, gari imeko juu ya mawe. You know, it just felt sad. Kama tunaandamana na tumedecide niwe. Do you know even just gathering and forming that crowd?
Yes.
It's already a voice that is not being heard.
Very true.
I mean, sorry, it's a voice that is being heard. Just that kukusanya is enough. Si lazima tuharibu baro. We are spoiling the same things that kama tunasema serikali yetu tutengenezei na tunaharibu. What are we doing for ourselves? When you go back to Maandamanos that were done previously by some leader back in the day when the Maandamanos were associated with him, the same spots what waliwasha moto are like that 2 years down the line. Iko the same way. Go to check the expressway. Mali kulosha moto iko tu vile vile yatengenezwa. So tunaharibu ndio nani atengeneze in the pretense of complaining. No. Like juzi, I went to Thika. It was hectic. Yeah. Just getting to Thika. Coming back, the traffic was starting from Waitevie all the way to Nairobi, you can imagine. Yeah. Then I decided, let me go through Eastern Bypass so that I can join Outer Ring towards home. Nikapata bata imechomwa. Guess what? Hiyo bata imeandika watu hiyo pipeline. Imagine, na mmechoma mali mtu wenu mwingine anakulia. Honestly, mmeharibia mtu kazi juu bata ita set up anytime soon. Hao watu watambua bata zingine zimejaa. They'll be told wakae mtaani. Na hiyo kukaa mtaani hawalipwi. How are we helping our fellow youth?
Very, very true.
As in, I'm with you with the cries. I also feel the pinch. It's not business as usual as we live. I see people getting more mental health imedeteriorate. Watu wana makazi. Zile kazi ndogo ziko tunaharibu pia. Si tusimame tutao, tuseme tumesimama tutao. Hata tusisonge. We choose a position tuende tusimame tu. Na tuimbe wimbo zetu zote tuweke ngoma tusikize. I think for me that would work. So that we don't have this blame game. There are people who can't even talk. Hawana platform ya kuongea. If they could only talk. Look at the lawyer who's leaving the office. He's part of you guys. Mnampiga sweep, mnamuibia. The lady was being snatched her phone by grown up men. Watu wa sita aje.
Let's even talk about one thing that really taught me, it's also the gang rape. I understand. I had Njeri for Usikimwe. I think she's called Njeri. Say like she knows of 13 women that were raped that day, and out of the 13 women, 7 of I think those women they were gang raped. Like they were not raped by one person, by not 2 people. Like even the people like to even like just call and ask for help. Alikuwa overwhelmed that day kwa sababu pia yeye atoke kwa nyumba ende akasaidia hajui chenye itampata. You see, those people who are raping like our women, those are your sisters, those are your aunties, those are like maybe even your cousins. How would you feel if, for example, your daughter was raped, or if your sister was gang raped? You know, apart from that, pia magonjwa zenye ziko out here. Can we just, if it's protesting, can we protest like in peace? By the end of the day, ulienda ukaandamana, umeharibu like also supermarkets, like for example, like, kabla mtu akuje hapa
na watu wameandikwa kwa hizo supermarket ni watu
youth, have to go home
actually it's a Gen Z generation. And most of the people working in the supermarkets, maybe the senior management ni watu millennials ama millennial or above me, lakini tunachomea bado hawa watu wenye tunaenda kusaidia ku protest kwa baro. So mimi niko huko juu uptown na protest na busy yangu inachomoka chini hiyo supermarket mali na job.
And another thing that people don't realize is that it's only the middle class who are, like, we are affected. You see, the bosses out up there, I don't think like they are heavily affected. Nyinyi wenye mnakuja kwa streets ndio hamna job, hamna hata pesa ya kujiketa, like the basic things. But for them, for example, of course, before they come up, most of maybe those biashara they're even insured. Watalipwa maybe na vitu kama
fidia, lakini wewe umeiba unga siku moja, kesho utamkabila unga. Ama umeiba ya uizi. Si hiyo namba iko mahali.
Yes.
Ushikwe nayo mali ya uizi.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're gonna serve? You'll serve robbery with violence, my
Yes.
friend. Na hiyo ni same na murder. Then the other thing, vile amesema, most of the people going to the streets, hakuna watoto mabosi.
Very true.
Na ukiangalia, ukidraw line, angalia tu hiyo pattern mzuri. Unaona ukicross Kinyatave, inaitwaje? Uhuru Highway. Hii side ya chini ndio inaafektiwa.
Yes.
Huko pande ya juu hakuna kitu nafanyika. Mabosi wametulia kwao, wanaona kusema chiki vile hao machizi wanafanya. You know, we could only protest vizuri. Mmeenda Uhuru Park.
Yeah.
Mmeharibu Uhuru Park. Na Uhuru Park haendi na mabosi.
Yeah.
Inaenda na sisi.
Common wananchi.
Na wala wanakuanga kwa Uhuru Park wakipiga mapicha. Bado ni majenzi.
Yes.
As in tunaenda tukibant. Mimi naweza sema as in the way your intelligence ya kuorganize hizi vitu na kuaga, ama the way you organize, me I appreciate vile mnashowing up in numbers na hata sijui mle advertise hapo. The same way you can also use your intel to know who's coming to spoil this thing.
Yeah.
And we just stand in town, one street, tujaziseme Kenyatta Avenue kuanzia mwanzo mpaka mwisho. Tuingie hivi kidogo, yani baro zijae, msisonge, msikule, msishike bizi ya msee.
Yeah.
Mpige protest. Ni vile sitaki kusema hivi inaweza chukuliwa vibaya. But hizi protest pia tunaweza decide tusiende town.
Oh yeah.
Tunaweza decide bado tulipie Nyayo ama Kasarani.
Yeah.
Tuende huko tujaze study.
Very true.
Na tuongee tupatiwe platform the whole day tupige story yetu. You know. Watu vile mnasema ngasa siende job, wase washowing up job. So we don't need to hata damage you. City yetu, it's, you know, we have a beautiful city. Niko na privilege ya kutravel kwa hizi countries zetu ziko around kwetu Eastern Africa. Uganda has nothing close to Kenya. Tanzania hawafiki.
Yes.
Rwanda ni safi tu, watu watufikii bado kiteknolojia. Nimeenda Malawi.
Yeah.
Nimeenda country gani nyingine? Nimeenda Burundi, nimeenda South Sudan. Yaani hizi countries zote hasa wakikuja huku kwetu na mmeona vile wako wengi kwa wanakuja juu wanapenda hii place vile inakaa.
Kenya is very
tunaenda kuchafua hiyo kitu juu ya we are oppressed.
Yes.
But now what we are doing to show the oppressor tumeumia. Sisi tunaband, tunaenda kuharibia, yani we are oppressing ourselves by destroying zile zinko nazo. Unapata mafri imechomwa, gari ya msi imechomwa, mbona?
Yeah.
Jamaa amepiga tu, amepiga, yeah.
I did talk to a certain cop and he told me at a certain point on that day they just allowed raia wafanye chenye wanataka because they were tired, they were so overwhelmed. Alafu, you know, as much as I'm a cop, I can't see you coming unataka like pia wewe kunichapa and everything. Hata mimi nikae hapo. Human instincts too.
Uliona mwingine akiwa makarate, Thika Road. So but bottom line, ama karao, there's one thing I mean I told you I'm a believer.
Yes.
So in the Bible it says we respect authority.
Yeah.
And regardless, each country, whatever it is, you need to obey the authority. But pia authority siko ubaya na switch kidogo. Authority pia lazima respect wale watu wamekuwa subjects wao.
Yeah.
The people they're governing.
Yes.
Lazima waheshimu. As in I remember one part, some guys just walking on the street. Hiyo street hata iko na watu. Sijui Karoni nilimgusa. Maza kapiga tear gas.
Oh.
Kidogo tafash kidogo marisasi. Na siko ubaya. As a police, as you're doing your work and you're getting instructions wherever you're getting instructions, kuna kitu inatoka common sense. Sasa kuna mtu anakula tabu juu ile story Ojwang. Na labda yule mtu alipatia na hii command
They were just taking
Unajua saa zingine pia ukijua you're taking somebody's life ama unaenda kumiza mtu. Imagine unaweza kwa mtu wako kama karao. Na kitu unasahau pia makarao, your housing is not sufficient. You end up living with us.
Yes.
in our hoods.
Yes.
How do you feel when I've seen you in the TV doing something then unakamtaani? Wewe ni neighbor.
Hata utapangiwa.
Hata si hata mambo ya kupangia. How do you feel unakuja katikati yetu tunakuwa mazee jana kucheza poa. Si fiti. Then you guys are not as many as the Kenyans.
Yeah,
as in,
very true.
Yeah, and it's sad that some people had to take matters in their own hands kwenda kuchoma police station.
Yeah.
Hiyo police station unataka kuchunge bado kwa noma na unaenda kuchoma. Unachoma kwa nini? Kesho ukiita makarao kusaidia useme hapana, since mlichoma stage tuna resources, what do you do?
Yeah.
But again pia nyinyi mkiupatia stage msitumie vibaya.
Yeah.
Mkipatia power na God, my friend, you are serving for the nation. You need to be proud when you go down 6 feet under. As long as tumesimama hapa juu, lazima tuangaliane. Lazima tuangaliane. My youth tukienda kwa Baruma, Gen Z, ma millennials, wacha tufanye kitu hata si kesho tunaweza kuwa proud. When you see most of the other countries uprising, okay, kuna incidents zingine kidogo but they did not get where we're getting. Tuna banned.
Very true.
You know, the street code yenye affect you ya OTC. That's where most of the people have their business.
And most of the biashara.
Imagine, yote biashara tudogo kuna ode mametuchanua maze, kuna plug ya matenje, unaweza na kubai kitu, bei rahisi, kuna viatu nini. Maze huko hiyo ndio hub ya kila kitu alafu mnaenda mna band, mnachoma.
It was very heartbreaking.
I mean, I'm with you in your protest, but your part here looting,
we are
vandalizing vitu za watu mnatoshana. Hapana. God hata hiyo sikudanganya. Kama uko nayo tenje, umekaa nayo my friend. Mungu tu akutume, tafuta huyo mtu. Hata kama utadeliver na parcel, deliver your kitu back. Wacha tu, let's be our own keepers. Kama tumeona serikali hizi to keep, si tujikeep. Tuangalie mali ya watu wengine. Cause kesho asubuhi tunahitaji unachoma ma3. Kesho utapanda hiyo ma3. Bazua huko Karen. In fact hata anatuangalia je atatoka na chopa kesho. Hata tumie baro yenyewe unachoma.
Yes.
Then what?
So who's hurting who and who's lying to who? You know.
Hiyo mambo ya kudanganyana na wacha tuseme tu what we see is basically what we register, and our kids now, the younger version of us are also seeing that. The small kids have started singing those songs they're singing.
The narratives that
because they hear
pushing
us,
out here.
But if we did it in a nice way, wakiimba atakuwa najua it's a positive nani.
Yes.
Yeah. Then our leaders, kindly, you come with us to the streets, inform us. Msituambie ati when you need a lawyer nini na sasa utushabant. Tunataka tusimame tao kama vile ama bosi walienda church wakaomba wakachukua maua wakaenda. Tukifanya hivyo nini inaweza kuwa mbaya baadhi? Tunaweza kuwa poa na makarao moja tu wasa tudunge hapo. Hata ukitaka kudunga the whole day. Hata niliona watu wengine na ndio jua Kenya na wazuri. Ule madhali pigwa na wase, kuna mwingine anamsha pana msimpige, wanamchukua wanampeleka. Kuna jamaa wa human rights akifanya mwingine first aid.
Yes.
People are kind out here. So makarao sio pia mwanze. Yaani watu tukae hapo tukulizo mkate tumebeba, lakini namba amshare food na msishare maji. Unaweza kunapigwa spike uendane ukienda. Na hata makarao wana infiltrate juu intelligence. Kaa na watu whatever information utakupigwe pick, but don't use it against the people, especially if they are doing the right thing.
Very true.
Well, our makarao in fact kuna advice. Mnajua kuna magun watajitafuta, kuna mwizi anataka ajaiba for a long time. I think badala ya kushughulika na watu wa maandamano wamesimama, tafuteni mko tu mnazunguka tao kutafuta watu wanavunja biashara za watu, si poa. Kwanza hiyo biashara ya simu mimi imeni affect sana juu najua mtu amepoteza zaidi ya 16 million. Mtu anaanzaje? Ni boys.
Alafu to even make matters worse, maybe hata ni loan alikuwa amechukua ikele.
Anaangaika kulipa na analipa na uchungu wale kitu.
Making someone pay for the next 10 years for a loan that hajaona the profits, the loan yenye hajaona hata venye imembenefit. Of course maybe at one point utafeel hata like you want to default, like in terms of your credit.
No, depression, suicide. Yes. The other day one of these guys anafanya job na bank, alikuwa na biza makeup tao. Ili malizo jamaa alijiua. Alizikuwa Friday. Imagine.
Kwa sababu when you look at what you lose versus maybe the years and you kabla compensate what you have lost, like unaona.
Then lastly I'll just say this to our leaders who stand and are pro, like there's this lady, I don't want to mention her name. The utterances she uttered while defending the police, something that is very, very obvious, and videos are out here of when you're seeing their trucks, they're loading stuff from a supermarket to their trucks. Then you're busy saying they are taking those things to the police station. Mbona siziwache basi hapo? Mbona wasichunge?
Now which police stations were they taken to?
Hiyo tuache hapo. Hiyo mambo mengine. Number 1, number 2, juzi kuna one of the leaders CS akaongea kitu nikashtuka. Unfortunately, I've met this person in person. It just shows me what I thought about you is true. Because hata your transaction tukimaliza bado nilibaki sijamaliziwa, then unaweza you have the audacity to stand and say that wewe uko na watu by the way, siko baya. Na sikudanganyi watoto wako si special. Watasoma tu na watu wengine watakutana mahali. And sikudanganyi kama they say kama is a
So also for our leaders, I think they should be as wide as possible. Before hata uchukue hiyo mic, like you talk to the press, and skatai maybe unaweza
common sense.
Yeah,
common sense needs to be common.
Unaweza kuwa like you're going through something ama you're frustrated as a leader, but before you pick up that mic and give maybe even orders, like even address the people,
then umesoma mpaka umesoma sheria.
Yes, like no, there are people who are looking, there are people who are watching. You don't just...
And also big up to, there's a guy called Willis Nani, that Willis guy.
Which one?
He's one of those leaders. He's a party leader or something like that. I like that guy's boldness. I like the way he advocates for youth. There's this other one, my MP, me, I'm proud of me, atakutaja. Babu Wino,
yeah.
Wewe kudos. Whatever you're doing, God atakubless. Yeah. Na sioni atutongea siasa leo, but there are some leaders that are doing what is right.
Yes.
To direct the youth in the right way. There are some leaders wanabant wanaribu.
Yes. But also, as we have seen in the past, parting short, I hope those leaders, they are not pretending to, kwa sababu they want an opportunity come next time. We have seen that trend over a period of time. Before somebody gets to power, they pretend they help people. You know, like they come up with very good like strategies ya kusaidia wananchi and everything. But once they get to power, like it's like
for my MP, I'll tell you for free. Yeah. I see what he does. I live in that area, so that one I know it's not chasing the clouds.
So
he's doing what is right, and we need to give you a higher office for you now to serve more people.
Yes,
I that's my prayer for you.
Yeah, yes, yeah. But I think people are very, very woke. At least I think even when like a leader is like speaking, you can always tell huyu kuna venye huyu unaget kuna venye huyu tunaweza mtrust kwa sababu history has it like people come here wanatuambia, you know, as youth we're going to give you kazi tutafanya nini, but once they get those seats, I think come the next election people should be very but I appreciate people are very woke right now.
Mmeamka, lakini pia vile mmeamka, parting shot yangu ni youth tafadhali. Angalieni hizo video za hiyo siku. I would want you guys to go revisit that and muone mali mmebant turekebishe tu hiyo. Otherwise the movement is good, whatever your goals are, whatever you're pursuing is right, but tumebant. Watch video uone mwenzako, your fellow youth akifanywa dhambi. I don't think mimi nalala vizuri nikijua kuna mtu ameumizwa na mtu mwenye anapigana naye for the same thing. Tuko maandamano katikati, unanidunga kisu, unichukulie simu.
Umenispray sijui nini, umenikia maji sijui what. Anyway, I think guys we need to do better like as a country, and change starts with you. Let's start with like be accountable even in the small things. You know, ni maandamano tunaenda, like check him, for example, Isa tumeenda maandamano, uko sawa? My sister uko sawa? My brother, like let's do peaceful like demonstrations other than hizi za tunasikia hivi tunasikia hivyo. Yeah, it's very, very sad. This has been like a very, very heavy
hata siku nafikiria kuongea episode kayo, but mimi vile watu waliband,
it has been very, very heavy.
Number last, please, kama unajua unaenda maandamano na unajua itakutuma kufanya kitu mbaya, usiende.
Please just stay at home.
Kaa home, hiyo nafsi yako ikae
cleanse your soul.
Kuna msali Willis aliwashoniaje, ikifika unapatiwa pake ndio kwa gun. Kula hiyo pake vile wanasema hata siku za kura. Kula hiyo do
siku za campaign.
In fact, kama unaweza enda upige tea, urudi kwa hao tulie. Ama ndio baye familia yako kitu, urudi mtao kae useme hiyo pake umeitumia
vizuri.
Ama to show up utao waone ulikuwa na upotelea. Ama uende kule side yenye ni mzuri, of course. So ni hayo tu kwangu kwa sasa.
Me too.
It's been real, man.
It's been like a
na tutapotea technology tumeadvance sasa tunajua vile kufanya vitu kwa ground.
Yes guys, for those who haven't like subscribed to the channel, also tell us on the comment section what were your at all ulienda maandamano, what was your experience, how did it go, how did it affect you, do you know anybody who has been like affected courtesy of last week's maandamano? And also tell us what we can do better, like as quote unquote when it comes as youths and as we are going for demonstration. So yeah, and until next time guys,
bye.
Bye.